Physics Textbook 5.3, titled Loudness and the Decibel Scale. Today we will be talking about the topic about sounds, and we'll be going further and deeper into this topic. Firstly, we will talk about noise. Our ears are very sensitive to sounds, so we can hear a lot of different noises or sounds or music or songs that makes sounds away, and especially those that have noises, like when we are talking, when we are listening to music, when something is going across, or when the fan is spinning, the aircon is on. There'll be noises and sounds everywhere, and our ears are very sensitive to it. We can hear it very clearly. Sometimes your hearing level won't be very good, but you still can hear a little sound when it is big, when the sound is loud. Most people can hear very quiet sounds and also very loud sounds. There are a lot of sounds we like, and also there are sounds that we don't like. The sounds we like are like our favorite songs, some relaxing music, and the sounds we don't like are those like sounds of people arguing, or sounds of people screaming or crying, or the transportation outside making the sound that we don't like. And the sound that we don't like is called noise, and those sounds are not really good to hear. And now let's talk about sound levels. The noises can be very loud or very quiet, and it can go for a long time, or it can be both. It can be very noisy and very loud, and maybe it will last for a long time. The intensity of a sound is measured with a sound level meter. A sound level meter is a thing that used to measure the level of the sound, and on a scale called the density scale. A sound with a high intensity will sound a little bit louder than other sounds that have low intensity. Now we'll talk about loudness and our hearing with our ears. Loud sounds can damage our hearing. It will damage our hearing. So what happens if it damages our hearing? When it damages our hearing, after that, when we hear sounds, we'll think that, why does this sound seem like so quiet? It's not very loud, and some sounds you can't hear very clearly. That means that your hearing is damaged, and you can't hear sounds or hear noises clearly. You don't really know. The risk depends not only on the number of decibels, but also on the length of the time you're exposed to the sound. So do you know how your ears are damaged? It can be damaged by very loud music, or hearing a loud music for a very long time. So remember, don't hear loud music for a very long time. It can damage your hearing, and it will make your hearing worse than before. There are some times that a risk of your ear damaging is you go to work in the construction site, and because it is their job, so they must hear these loud noises like for a very long time. Sometimes it damages their hearings. But how do we take down the risk of this, not make the risk so high? Because, well, of course, if you need to work at a construction site, you of course need to hear loud noises for a very long time. So how do we reduce the risk of us damaging our hearing? There are some ways to do this. Firstly, it's called shielding. Means like you just take something that takes away the music or the noise, those ear defenders. You just plug it in your ear so that the noise won't be that loud or not very clear. The next one is increasing the distance between you and the sound. So like, don't be so near to the loud sound, so it won't the further you are, the sound will become not so loud anymore. And the third one is reducing the time you are listening to that sound. So sometimes after you're working for a while, you should go to rest or something and go away from the noise so that it won't damage your hearing for hearing it too long. That is how we reduce the sound, reduce the risk of getting ear problems and damaging our hearings. Like some workers that need to hear very loud sound every day have some special gadgets or special shield to their ears so that they can stop from hearing loud sounds by wearing an ear protection thing. So don't worry. Thank you.